Hey, you movie fans, welcome back to Retro Movie Palace. My name is Gert, and we're taking a look back at a classic, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, or Die Hard with Planes. John McClane returns, we're taking a look back.
Thank you, Geert. Die Hard 2, also known as Die Harder, is a 1990 action thriller directed by Renny Harlin. Bruce Willis returns as John McClane, with Bonnie Bedelia, William Sadler, Art Evans, William Atherton, Franco Nero, Dennis Franz, Fred Thompson, John Amos, and Reginald VelJohnson joining the cast. In this second installment of the Die Hard series, the action takes place on Christmas Eve. McClane is waiting for his wife at Washington Dulles International Airport when terrorists seize control of the air traffic control system. He must stop them before the planes, including his wife's, run out of fuel and crash. Along the way, McClane faces challenges from the airport police and a military commander who doesn't want his help. Joel Silver co-produced the film, which was released on July 4, 1990 in the United States. Plot summary. When the movie starts, it's Christmas Eve, 2 years after the first film. John McClane arrives at Dulles International Airport to pick up his wife, Holly. Meanwhile, another plane is on its way to Dulles, carrying General Ramon Esperanza, a corrupt foreign military leader being extradited for using U.S. funds to buy drugs. As McClane waits for Holly's plane to land, he notices some suspicious activity and realizes that a group of terrorists is planning to take over the airport. Their goal is to free General Esperanza and help him escape. McClane quickly finds himself in a race against time. He must stop the terrorists before they can succeed. Tension builds as the terrorists take control of the airport's communication systems, putting all incoming flights, including Holly's, at risk. Waiting for Esperanza's plane is disgraced former Colonel William Stewart and a group of ex-military supporters who backed Esperanza's illegal activities. McClane senses something is wrong and follows two of Stewart's guys into a restricted baggage processing area. A gunfight breaks out, and McClane manages to kill one of the men, but the other escapes. McClane's suspicions are confirmed and he realizes the extent of the threat at the airport. He begins to piece together their intentions and seeks to uncover their next move, all while navigating the chaotic environment of the airport and dealing with authorities who doubt his instincts. McClane, with the assistance of his friend Sergeant Al Powell, discovers that the dead man's fingerprints match those of an American soldier who had perished in a helicopter crash 2 years prior. This unexpected discovery, combined with Esperanza's visit, convinces McClane that something significant is happening. McClane quickly takes his concerns to the airport police chief, Carmine Lorenzo, and the air traffic control director, Ed Trudeau. He tries to explain the connection between the dead soldier and the current situation, but both Lorenzo and Trudeau are skeptical. They dismiss his worries, thinking he's overreacting. Later, Lorenzo and Trudeau realize McClane was right when Stewart and his men, hiding out in a church near the airport, cut all communications with incoming airplanes and turned off the runway lights. Stewart demands that Esperanza's plane be allowed to land without any interference. With no other choice, Trudeau orders the air traffic controllers to have all planes in Dulles airspace hold in the air, even though many of them are running low on fuel. Worried about Holly's plane, McClane teams up with Marvin, the airport janitor, to fight back against the terrorists. Lorenzo sends an airport SWAT team with Barnes, but Stewart's men ambush them, killing the SWAT team and destroying the antenna. Just when things look bleak, McClane arrives in time to save Barnes, taking down Stewart's men one by one. In retaliation, Stewart crashes a British airplane, killing everyone on board by pretending to be air traffic control and tricking the pilot with a fake altimeter reading. When Esperanza's plane lands, McClane manages to wound him, but Stewart and his men show up. They blow up the plane and take Esperanza to the church, but McClane survives their attack. A U.S. Special Forces team, led by Major Grant, arrives to handle the situation. Grant is Stewart's protege, adding another layer of complexity. Grant's team, along with McClane, attacks the church. In the chaos, McClane kills one of Stewart's men and chases the rest with his gun, but the mercenaries escape on snowmobiles. McClane follows them, but his snowmobile is destroyed by gunfire. Puzzled as to why he couldn't hit anyone, McClane examines his gun and realizes it was filled with blanks. This discovery means the earlier firefight was staged, revealing that Grant's team is secretly working with Stewart. Grant, Stewart, their men, and Esperanza gather at an airport hangar where a Boeing 747 is waiting for them. Meanwhile, on Holly's flight, nosy reporter Richard Thornburg grows suspicious about the plane's delay. He taps into the cockpit communications and records a secret message from Barnes explaining the situation. Richard then broadcasts this message live from the airplane's bathroom, causing panic in the airport terminal and making it difficult for McClane and Lorenzo to reach the 747. Holly, fed up with Richard, uses a stun gun from another passenger to subdue him. McClane convinces a news crew to fly him in their helicopter to intercept the 747. He jumps onto the plane's wing and uses his coat to jam the aileron, stopping the plane from taking off. During a fistfight, McClane kicks Grant into a jet engine, killing him. While battling Stewart, McClane opens a fuel valve on the engine pylon just as Stewart kicks him off the wing. McClane then uses a cigarette lighter to ignite the fuel trail, causing the plane to explode and killing everyone on board. The fire trail also serves as a guide for all the airborne planes, including Holly's, to land safely. Afterward, McClane and Holly reunite. Marvin, the airport janitor, picks them up in his cart and drives them away from the chaos. Box office success. Die Hard 2 exceeded all expectations at the box office, surpassing the success of its predecessor. It set a record for the largest pre-opening, earning $3.7 million from 1,828 theaters, a record it held until Independence Day came along in 1996. The film had a wide release in 2,507 theaters across the US and Canada, grossing $21.7 million during its opening weekend. In total, Die Hard 2 made $117.5 million in the US and Canada and $122.5 million internationally, accumulating over $240 million worldwide. Mixed reviews. Review 1. Die Hard 2 delivers thrilling action and Bruce Willis's trademark charisma. While it lacks the iconic villainy of Alan Rickman's Gruber, William Sadler provides a sufficiently ruthless antagonist. The Christmas airport setting adds excitement, and director Renny Harlin maintains a fast pace. Overall, it's an engaging sequel, earning 8 out of 10. Review 2. Though not as groundbreaking as its predecessor, Die Hard 2 is an enjoyable sequel with Bruce Willis still shining. The film's airport backdrop and festive atmosphere add energy, while William Sadler's villain is notably harsh. It may not surpass the original, but it captures a similar scale and excitement. What was your favorite action scene in the film? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.